Hello everyone, I am Emperor, I'm the lead dev behind Coregrounds, and I'm going to give you guys a short tutorial about the draft phase now. The first phase of each match you play in Coregrounds. So the first time you head into a match, it's going to be looking exactly like that. And this can be a bit overwhelming, especially for new players, but it's nothing to worry about. It's actually pretty straightforward and easy. And I'm going to give you guys a few tips now on how to not freak out and survive your first few drafts. So the first thing you do once you head into a match is you ban units. Each player bans one unit and one ability. And after that, you choose your 5 units and your 3 abilities you want to play with in this match. And then you're good to go. That's all there's to it, really. So the first tip I want to give you is, especially at the beginning, if you're a new player and playing against the bot for the first time, there's nothing you can do wrong. If you just try a little bit, you will be able to beat the bot with no matter which units you pick and no matter which units are available to you. Especially in the beginning, you will have mostly the free units available. These are marked as such during draft. And you can pick only from the units you actually have, either free ones or the ones you have unlocked. In the beginning, during the ban, you see all the units available, not only the ones you have, because you might want to ban them for the opponent. As I said, in the first match, it really doesn't matter what you ban, what you pick. You will be able to win the game no matter what. So, first tip, you can't go wrong. The second tip would maybe be don't ban units that are free, especially at the beginning, because you might want to use those. You might be limiting your own choices if you ban those, but that's just a tiny thing. Another tip that probably makes sense is take your time. Take your time, let the seconds count down. Even if you don't make a choice, the game will make one for you and just select a unit at random. You will just do that now, leave the seconds run out, and you will see a unit will be picked at random. Even that is, you can do the draft just looking at things without even interacting, and will still be able to win the game. So back to tip 1, don't worry, you'll make it. If you want to pick specific things, it makes sense to take both minions and towers. Probably it makes sense to take a few more minions, because especially early on, minions are a bit more easy to control. Once you've spawned those, they will do all the rest themselves. They will walk to the enemy core, they will fight. You don't have to control those apart from spawning. So maybe taking 1 or 2 minions definitely makes sense. Yeah, mixing it up and taking something like 2 towers and 3 minions is a very good mixture for the beginning. And as an outlook to what the draft phase might look like later, there's a few things to keep in mind. Each unit can be picked only by one player. If I pick the repeater, for example, now, my opponent cannot pick it anymore. So if you want to play a specific strategy, it does make sense to take the units that are crucial to your strategy early on. So your opponent doesn't read what you're doing and will steal a unit away from you. That is something you yourself can do as well. If you see a unit would make sense in the build your opponent has, it does maybe make sense to steal it away from him and weaken his strategy this way. So to recap, in the beginning you can't really go wrong. You will win even if you don't win the first time. There's even an achievement for losing, so go ahead and just head in there. You can't really go wrong. It does make sense to mix it up, take a few minions, a few towers, but maybe more minions than towers, because they are more easy to control and require less micromanagement. And it does make sense to react and see what your opponent is picking and adjust maybe your own strategy, or try to steal picks away from the enemy and try to get an upper hand already in the draft phase. That is something you don't have to do at the beginning, but it's something you can work with as you get better and stronger in the Coregrounds. Okay, well then, I think you're ready to go. Head in there, play your match, don't worry, and go win that thing. Thanks for watching.